You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Webb versus Forrest.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Mr. Webb, you have been waiting 2 years for this day. You claim the defendant, Mrs. Forrest, left you for dead only to find out once you got out of a coma that she was pregnant and that the baby could be yours or her husband's.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Forrest, you and your husband are here today desperate to put an end to this drama. You say you have no doubt your daughter's biological father is indeed your husband.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Webb, what are your intentions today if the DNA determines that you are the biological father?
My intentions are to fight for full custody rights if she is my daughter.
Well, that's my daughter, and you ain't getting her.
Ms. Forrest, how did you get yourself in this triangle?
My husband got in some trouble, and I ended up meeting Mr. Webb through one of my friends. We hit it off, and then I ended up leaving Mr. Forrest for Mr. Webb.
So you began a sexual relationship?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and were you using protection at the time?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Webb, what is your take on this?
It didn't happen like that at first. Yes, we was in love, but towards the end, I was on life support.
No, that's not how it happened.
As soon as I got out the hospital, I had got a phone call saying that she was pregnant. I heard it from my aunt first, but on my way to Illinois with my dad, she had called me and told me that it was a possibility that Elena was my child.
She told you a possibility?
Yes, ma'am.
So that means she was admitting that she also had slept with other people?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you think the other person was just her husband?
At the time, no, Your Honor.
You thought there were other possible?
Yes, Your Honor.
No.
And why would you think that? Why would you have reason to think that?
Because she was working at the time, and some of her check would be coming up missing every time she would get paid.
No.
And so what did you suspect? Because something was missing out of her check?
She would get off at 10 o'clock. It would take at least 15 minutes to get home. But she would come in at 11 to 11:30.
It took about 45 minutes to get from where I was working.
So it was missing time and missing money?
Yes, Your
Where
Honor.
she was MIA?
Yes, Your
Now,
Honor.
from where she worked at, and I know for a fact it took 45 minutes to get from her work
No,
to
Your Honor.
the house.
That's a lie.
And at the time,
No, Your Honor.
Because when I moved back,
So, Ms. Forrest, let me just ask you point blank. Were you sleeping with anyone else besides Mr. Webb and your husband?
no, Your Honor.
Not during that time?
That's a lie,
But when
Your
you
Honor.
called Mr. Webb and said, I'm pregnant, you did say, and there's a possibility.
Which I didn't get back to with Mr. Forrest until after Travis had done left, or Mr. Webb has done left.
Your Honor, I have a letter from my mom where I was on life support. When she came to drop off my stuff,
Which we were already
she had
broken
moved
up by
into
then.
a motel with Mr. Forrest.
This is evidence you'd like me to see?
This is a
Jerome, will
my
you
mom's
hand that to
statement.
me, please?
they broke up like 3 days, from my knowledge, so like 3 days before he ever went into a coma.
No, Your Honor, I did not have
We were
any
fighting,
idea that we were
over,
split
and that
up.
having
was it.
problems.
I had called my dad for a bus ticket to Alabama. 2 hours after I got off the phone with him, I had ended up on life support.
So this is a statement from your mom?
That is a statement from my mom. And he was there the very next morning in a motel with her.
Is that true?
We were already broke up. We've done called it quits. We done
And
called it everything.
me and my
That's
wife
a
had
lie,
already
Your Honor.
started talking back about getting back together. Well, after they done broke up like 3 days before he ever went to the hospital.
No, Your Honor.
Bottom line is, he's in the bed on life support, and now you have reconciled with your husband.
Yes, Your Honor, but I tried to see him. His mother would not let